Right, we are celebrating what we have been doing the whole year. Right, as we celebrate our existence and achievements as an institution under the theme Holistic Education, the key to unlocking student potential in the digital era. Right, someone is going to unlock this theme as we proceed.
It is with great joy and honor that I welcome you all on this very special occasion of our speech and prize giving day and the launch of our school magazine under the theme Holistic Education, the key to unlocking student potential in the digital era. As we celebrate excellence and creativity, let us be reminded that education is a collective effort. May this celebration inspire us to reach greater heights together as Vhembe High School family.
Let me also take this opportunity to welcome you to Vhembe High School on the occasion of our speech and prize giving day. Let me say this is a very important day to us. It is very important in that this is a day where we meet as a community. As you can see that there are various stakeholders that are gathered here, whereby we celebrate success, whereby we celebrate achievements, whereby we reflect on what we've done as a school community. For your own information, let me say, you are boys and girls, you are very lucky to witness this occasion. It is not something that comes yearly. It is not something that comes quite often. We last had our fully fledged speech and prize giving day in 2012. So all those leaders that came after 2012, they have not experienced an occasion of such a magnitude or of such a nature. So that is why I say you should consider yourselves very lucky. Vhembe High School, it was not a high school by then. Vhembe Secondary School was opened on 1 February 1982. When it was opened, it was an annex of Dulibadzimu Primary School. That is where the secondary school started from. It started from Dulibadzimu Primary School. There was no Vhembe before 1 February 1982. Maybe I also need to give you a brief background to the education system that attained during that time or before Vhembe was opened. Here I'm looking at Vhembe or the country before 1980. The education that was offered during that time was a colonial type of education. By colonial, I mean that we were not yet independent. We were under British rule, and later, as some history students know, under Rhodesian rule after the unilateral declaration of independence on the 11th of November at the 11th hour, 11th month of 1965. So the colonial government made sure that blacks were not given adequate education. They made sure that education was something that was a preserve of very few. That way they kept blacks subjugated. That way they kept blacks oppressed. That way they kept blacks disadvantaged when compared with their white counterparts. So, when our new black government came into existence in 1980, they said, no, we cannot have such a situation. Education is fundamental. Education is critical. Education is the backbone of any society. So there was a serious change of policy, and thousands of schools were opened up all over Zimbabwe. And these schools were annexed to the primary schools that existed during that time. So Vhembe is one such school which was created after independence. Maybe it suffices for me to point out that before independence, there was not a single secondary school in Beitbridge. Some of you don't know that there was no St. Joseph's, there was no St. Mary's, there was no Vhembe, there was no Fountain, there was no Caleb. The nearest secondary school from Beitbridge was at Manama. So can you imagine all primary school graduates, when they finished school, they had to go and scramble for the few places that were available at Manama and the few places that were available far afield, Gwanda, Bulawayo, Umzingwane, and also Berengwa in the Midlands. So, some of you might not know why is this school called Vhembe. Initially, it was called Julibadzimu Secondary School, but later it had to have its own name, especially after registration. That is when the name changed from Julibadzimu Secondary School to Vhembe Secondary School. It was named after the Vhembe River. The Vhembe River is the Limpopo River according to your geography textbook. This is it. Ngachivenda Limpopo River inofimene Vhembe. So that is how the school was formed from the small population of Beitbridge.
Ladies and gentlemen, I greet you all. This place surely does bring back a lot of memories for me. As he had said, this is where I was molded. I'm yet continuing with my journey, but it all started here. I used to love that top corner there. And I remember I was getting in a lot of fights with Mr. Ndo. At one point, he gave me a serious clap. That corner there, I'll never forget that day. But today, here we are. It feels really good to be back home. The last time I was here was 7 years ago. That's the last time I set foot on these premises. So our theme for today, we're celebrating holistic education, the key to unlocking student potential in the digital era. As I look around this hall, I am filled with excitement and admiration for the incredible work that this school is doing. The heritage-based curriculum is a visionary approach that seeks to produce complete individuals who can fit seamlessly into society. It's heartening to see that Vhembe High School is not only embracing this curriculum, but it's also thriving to ensure that each learner's potential is unlocked and nurtured. How? By offering a diverse range of subjects, ranging from languages, sciences, commercial studies, and also technical vocational training. I also appreciate the school's emphasis on co-curricular activities, which are equally impressive, ranging from sports and clubs, handball, soccer, darts, netball, debate, and public speaking. These ensure that students who may not thrive in academics can still find their niche and shine. I must commend the school's achievement in handball, debate, and public speaking. I saw quite an array and a display of trophies at the Headmaster's office, which was quite impressive. These programs clearly have a positive impact on the learner. I was not a late comer like those guys, fortunately. So this holistic approach is just more than academics. It's about nurturing the whole child intellectually, emotionally, physically, and socially by providing a well-rounded education. So this approach unlocks student potential in profound ways. One, it develops critical thinking and problem-solving skills. Two, by fostering creativity and innovation, building confidence and self-esteem, promoting emotional intelligence and well-being, preparing students for an uncertain future. As we navigate this digital era, it's crucial that we harness technology to enhance learning and appreciation of our heritage. Technology can be a powerful tool for research purposes, allowing students to access a wealth of information, explore ideas, and develop their critical thinking skills. I encourage you, dear students, to leverage technology to deepen your understanding of the world around you and to pursue your passions and interests. So during my tour of the school's project this morning, I discovered that we have a state-of-the-art science laboratory and a modern computer laboratory. These magnificent developments should spear you into the 21st century digital era. When I walked through your science labs, to be particular, I was quite jealous. They are far much better than the schools that we went. I wish I was you at this time. If I had learned whilst there was so much infrastructure. However, I must also emphasize that the abuse of technology can be self-destructive. Excessive screen time, social media addiction, TikTok, cyberbullying can lead to decreased focus, low academic performance, and mental health issues. On the other hand, when used responsibly, technology can be a game changer. It can provide access to online resources, facilitate collaboration, and enhance learning outcomes. To the students, I offer these words of encouragement. Explore your passions, take risks. Don't be afraid to try new things. Your potential is vast, and it's exciting to see what the future holds for each of you. To the teachers and the staff, I commend your dedication and commitment to providing a supportive and inclusive learning environment. Your hard work is evident in the achievement of your students, and I'm proud to see the impact you've had on the alumni like Dr. Ledwin Moyo. She pursued a career in medicine. She was a senior ahead of me. These are among some of the people that encouraged me to study hard. John Muzata, the Kwekwe municipality engineer, Dr. Joyce Chigodoro in Canada, Dr. Nyasha Chasauka, the current president of Pediatric Association of Zimbabwe. I remember that when I used to go to that library, the library is still there, right? I used to go to that library to study. There was always an old picture of Chasauka, and I wondered who this person is. Do you remember there was a picture, a part of a newspaper that was cut? Back then, I think it was so rare for Beitbridge to be among, to be represented well in O level, but he did so well, and there was a picture there. I looked at that picture and I said, that's going to be me one day. Then, fortunately for me, when I was about to finish my degree, I met this Dr. Nyasha Chasauka. And I'm glad to inform you that he mentored me towards the completion of my degree. And as we speak now, he still is my mentor. We also have got Chapo Lunga, who excelled in forensic science. Dube Harold has made a mark in the military sector. And Azumpereri Langaranga, one of the most decorated lawyers in Zimbabwe. These individuals are a testament to the quality of education and mentorship provided by this institution. And I have no doubt that future generations will follow in their footsteps. In conclusion, I would like to say that Vhembe High School is setting a shining example of what holistic education should look like by combining academic rigor with co-curricular activities and embracing the digital era. You are giving students the best possible chance to succeed. I wish you all the best in your future endeavors and look forward to seeing the incredible things you will achieve. Thank you.
A good day to you all, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all our invited guests. I go by the name Plaxides Tatsai. For this moment, I'd like to give a bunch of thanks to the members of staff for allowing me to be the head girl. I do promise, I'm gonna do my duties. I'm gonna take my responsibilities, and I'm gonna be the best head girl to my colleagues and my teachers. I also promise to be a good leader, a good advisor, and a good friend to each and every member at Vhembe High School. Together as one. Hope we will work together and understand each other for the whole of 2026. Enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you.
So, it is important as leaders that we look back and see if the people which we are thinking that we are leading are actually following us. Because you can think that you are leading me, whereas I'm not following you, I'm just going the same direction as you.
To the incoming Big Six, the responsibility that has been bestowed upon you is a great one. You have shoes to fill, but I trust, you have my utmost trust that you fill these shoes and do exceedingly. Being a leader is not something that you get out of the blue. They've seen marvelous characteristics in each and every one of you, and next year is your time to shine and bloom, showcasing those very same characteristics. With this, I say good luck and do well.
Father, in the name of Jesus, we thank you for taking us this far.